Hello Boilermakers, my name's Kristina and we're here today for HIIT class. We're gonna go ahead and get started with our warm-up. Today, we're gonna start with some side steps here. Keep it moving. Just getting warmed up, getting up off the couch. And then take that into some side lunges. Out to the side, keeping those feet planted, knees go towards the toes, chest up. Once we get nice and loose, add in a side twist. Reaching for that toe, turning the chest. Reach long. Let's get 4 more. 2, and 1. Bring those feet back together. We've got walking butt kicks, warming up those quads, stretch it out. Heel to booty each time. Maybe we take that up to a jog. Get those arms involved, warming up full body. All right, let's drop it down to a squat. Feet just wider than those hips, sit that booty back, chest high. And rise, push through those heels, keeping the weight there, knees behind the toes. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. And lift. Let's take it to hamstring scoops. Drop that chest, stretch through back body. Heart rate gets up. Maybe we're breathing a little heavy here. Pull the toe up towards the knee, get that calf involved. Let's do 2 more each side here. Stretch and reach, reach. 1 more. Let's take it up to kicks. Reach opposite arm towards that toe. Keep that belly braced, abs nice and tight. For balance. All right, we're warm. Let's get into the workout. All right, everybody, let's move into block 1 of our exercises. In this block, we're gonna have 3 moves and we're gonna do them all for 45 seconds with a 15-second rest. Move 1, jumping jacks. Out to the side. Option, tap it out. Move 2, we've got alternating reverse lunges, so step it back. Both knees go to 90 degrees. We're gonna find our own pace here and challenge ourselves. Move number 3, we're gonna bring it down to the ground for alternating shoulder taps, or drop those knees down, belly engaged. All right, let's get started with round 1 here, starting with those jumping jacks. Remember, 45 seconds, find a good pace. Landing softly on those toes every time we reach and pull it back in. Jack it out, option, find that tap. Whatever feels good for our workout today. We're halfway there, round 1, exercise 1. Jack it out. Got about 10 seconds left here. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest it, 15 seconds. Keep moving on these rests so that our muscles don't tighten up on us. Maybe we find a nice side step. Bring that heart rate back down. Going right into those alternating lunges here. We go back and lift. Slowing it down just a little bit as we find our balance in this movement. Step and in. Bringing those feet right back under the body every time. We can pick up the pace if we want a bigger challenge. Almost there, halfway. And lift. Make sure both knees are going to about 90 degrees each time in this motion. Dropping the hips straight down. And rest. Up next, we can start to make our way towards the ground for those alternating plank taps. In 3, 2, and 1. Find that plank position. Maybe feet wider than the hips for balance. Tapping the shoulder each time. Option, we can always drop those knees. Make sure we keep that back nice and flat, even with the knees down. And if we drop those knees, we want to keep toes on the floor to take pressure off of the low back. Only 15 more seconds here. Stay strong. Three, 2, and 1. Go ahead, drop those knees. Find a rest and then repeat this round at least one more time. Maybe next week, go for 2. All right, everybody, round 2. We've got 3 new exercises. We're focusing on isometric movements this time. What we're gonna do, we're gonna drop down and hold a plank for 30 seconds, then do a squat hold for 30 seconds, and then alternate lunge holds for 15 seconds each. Here we go. Let's find our way back down to the ground. 30 seconds in this plank. We can choose to be up on our hands or drop down onto our forearms. Either way, abs are engaged, legs are out nice and long, or we're on knees. All right, 30 seconds on. Make our choice in 3, 2, and 1. Pull that belly button towards the back. Make sure those hips stay nice and dropped. Roll the shoulders away from the ears as we set in this position. We're already halfway. Keep it up. And don't forget to breathe. We always have that option to drop the knees if we need it. We've only got 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, drop those knees. Come up to stand. Up next, we've got that squat hold. So we're gonna make sure we push the hips back, keep the knees in line with the ankles and hips. Whew. Catch our breath after that nice still isometric hold. Grab some water here if we need it as well. Catch our breath. We are going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, let's drop into that squat. Here we still want to have that belly braced. Make sure we keep the weight in the heels, shoulders relaxed. If we need to, we can always stand up out of it and join right back in. Try our best to keep those legs nice and still, firing through the quads. We're sitting down in an invisible chair. We're almost there. We've only got 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Stand it on up. The good news is for lunges, we're gonna do 15 seconds on one side and 15 seconds on the other, but we've got a few more seconds before we go into it. Just like in our alternating step backs, we wanna make sure we have 90 degrees in both knees on either side of the lunge. Chest stays high, abs stay engaged. Shake it out here. Get those legs ready for lunges. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Step it back. We can have hands at the sides, on the hips, dangling below, but we're focusing on that lower body here, keeping those legs rock solid. We've only got 3, 2, and quick change, other side. Drop that leg in. Again, 90 degrees in both knees. Back knee hovers above the ground. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. There's round 2. Go ahead, pause the video here, repeat one more time. Maybe next week, go for 2. All right, everybody, we're back for round 3. In this one, we're gonna get dynamic. We're doing squat jumps, lunge jumps, and push-ups. We're only gonna work for 15 seconds this time, so make sure we're giving it all we've got. All right, on my count, we're gonna go ahead and start in those squat jumps. 3, 2, 1. Drop and explode. Landing right back softly in that squat. As many as we can, 15 seconds. Land softly, load and explode. 3, 2, 1, rest. We've got 45 seconds to rest for those legs to recover. Shake it out. Maybe find a quick quad stretch here because we're gonna use them again in those lunges. Make sure we keep moving even on this long rest so that our lactic acid doesn't build up in those legs before we're ready to quit. We got about 10 more seconds of rest here. Here we go. All right, getting set up for those lunge jumps. We're gonna take one foot back, just like before. Drop it down 90-90, load and explode. Here we go. And switch. Using those arms to help us find more air time. 3, 2, and 1. Rest up. Shake it out. Up next, we've got push-ups. So once we shake out those legs, maybe find a quick quad stretch. We can make our way down to the ground. We've picked on the legs, now let's go ahead and pick on those arms. When we move into our push-up position, we can have knees dropped or knees lifted, hands underneath the shoulders. Drop it down and up, drop and up. Go ahead, find your position. Maybe challenge yourself on those toes today. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. Make sure we're dropping chest to elbow height every time. Core engaged. 3 more seconds. And rest. Go ahead, stretch out that chest. Pause the video here and try out round 2 on your own. Great job, everybody. Now let's take it to our stretching phase. We're gonna cool it down. Come into a nice runner's lunge, push the hips forward. Make sure the front knee stays over the front ankle. Maybe find our balance. We can reach up with that opposite arm, reach it over nice and long. Try and slow down our breath here as we cool it down. Reach high, push those hips back, stretch through the hamstring and calf. Go ahead, switch it up, other side. We push those hips forward. Lift that opposite arm and reach long. Stretching that hip flexor, the front of the hip. Up, nice and tall, push hips back, hamstring stretch. Toe comes towards the knee to get the calf involved as well. All right, when we're ready, go ahead, bring it up to standing, find a nice quad stretch. And other side. Drop that foot, 2 big shoulder rolls. Take a second, stretch out anything else you need to. Thank you for joining us for this workout today, and we hope to see you back later.